Kimi K2.6 plus OpenCode is insane. Most people are using AI assistants. A small group is using AI agents. The difference is massive. An assistant waits for you to ask. An agent just goes and does it. And right now, there's a combination of two tools that very few people are talking about that lets you build full apps, automate entire workflows, and ship things in a fraction of the time. I tested it, and I genuinely couldn't believe what it did on its own. Hey, I'm Ava. I cover AI tools that actually change how you work. No fluff, no theory, just the stuff worth knowing. Today, we're looking at Kimi K2.6 running inside OpenCode, and I'm going to walk you through what it is, how it works, and the real-world results that have people in the developer community paying serious attention. Let's go. Before we get into OpenCode, you need to understand what makes Kimi K2.6 different, because it's not just another model release. Moonshot AI, the Beijing-based startup behind Kimi, has shipped 5 major model versions in under a year. K2 in July 2025, K2.0905 in September, K2 Thinking in November, K2.5 in January 2026, and now K2.6 in April 2026. Each version focused on something specific. K2.6 focuses on one thing: how long the model can keep working without losing the plot. Most AI models start strong and drift. They forget context. They repeat themselves. They stop following instructions after enough steps. K2.6 was built specifically to not do that. It's a mixture of experts model, 1 trillion total parameters, 32 billion active per token. It runs at 134 tokens per second, context window of 256,000 tokens, and it natively handles text, images, and video as input. Now the benchmarks, because these are genuinely impressive for an open-weight model. On SWE Bench Pro, which tests real GitHub issue resolution on complex code bases, K2.6 scores 58.6%. That's ahead of GPT 5.4 at 57.7% and Claude Opus 4.6 at 53.4%. On humanity's last exam with tools, one of the hardest agentic benchmarks in existence, K2.6 scores 54.0, GPT 5.4 scores 52.1, Claude Opus 4.6 scores 53.0, K2.6 leads. On the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index, are a composite score across reasoning, knowledge, math, and coding. K2.6 ranks 4th overall. The only 3 models above it are from Anthropic, Google, and OpenAI. And unlike those, K2.6 is open weight. You can actually run it yourself. That's the model. Now let's talk about what you run it inside. OpenCode is an open-source AI coding agent with over 146,000 GitHub stars as of right now. It works in your terminal, as a desktop app, or as an IDE extension for VS Code and Cursor. Here's what makes it different from other coding tools. It's completely model agnostic. It supports over 75 models: Claude, OpenAI, Gemini, local models, and Kimi K2.6. You choose. You're never locked in. It has 2 modes that work really well together. Plan mode is read only. The agent reads your project, understands the structure, and tells you exactly what it's going to do before it touches anything. This is where you catch problems before they happen. Build mode is full access. The agent edits files, runs commands, installs dependencies, reads error logs, adjusts, and keeps going. It doesn't stop and ask you every 5 minutes. When you pair K2.6's long horizon reliability with OpenCode's execution environment, you get something that can genuinely run complex tasks start to finish without hand-holding. Let me give you the real examples, not hypotheticals. Actual documented runs from Moonshot AI's official release. First one, K2.6 was tasked with optimizing AI model inference on a Mac using Zig. Zig is a niche, low-level systems language that most models have very little training data on. K2.6 ran for over 12 hours, made 4,000-plus tool calls across 14 iterations, and improved throughput from around 15 tokens per second to around 193 tokens per second. The final result was roughly 20% faster than LM Studio's baseline. No human stepped in at any point.